Hello, I'm PS3, and one of the things I cover a lot on my channel is Minecraft news, particularly when it comes to the console version of the game. However, I've been making a pretty big mistake when it comes to making those Minecraft console update videos, because I'll just mention how the next update is based on Minecraft 1.9, which is pretty much confirmed at this point, without really explaining why I'm so excited or what's inside it, which, would make sense if everyone did play the PC version of the game, and everyone remembered what was in that precise update. However, I know that's not true for a decent majority of you, so what I figured I'd do today is show you 9 incredible Minecraft 1.9 features that show why I'm so excited for the update, and that show whether you're a builder, a PvP person, or an explorer, that this is an update that will be great for you too. So that's what I'm doing in today's video, showing you 9 awesome 1.9 features. Hopefully you all do enjoy it. If you do, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me excited for the next update coming out for Minecraft console later on this year, in the next 3 to 4 months at max, I'd have to say. And yeah, it's really exciting stuff, but let's show you why I'm so excited for it, with actual features and stuff. And just one more quick note, this is using PC gameplay. Every now and then someone's like, aha, I caught you, this is PC. No, this is a PC to show you what's coming in the next console update by showing you PC right now, because the console is a little bit behind the PC, and this is an update that came out earlier on this year for the PC. But yeah, with that said, let's get straight into the first of the features here, which is really the iconic one, because the biggest feature in this update is the ability to dual wield. So dual wielding is something a lot of people have misconceptions about, so let's explain how it works. So first of all, this is dual wielding. As you can see, in my right hand, or this is a better version of it, in my right hand, I've got myself a sword, which I can attack with, and in my left hand, I've got myself a bow, which I can also attack with at the same time. Well, I can alternate really quickly like this, which is really cool, right? So yeah, how exactly does dual wielding work, and how would it work on the consoles? We've only got 2 triggers to look at. So yeah, basically the way this works is your main hand, the right hand, is, which you can switch to left hand by the way, is always going to be the one which has your left hand click functionality, and if it has a right click, it'll do that too. Or to put that in perspective, if you right trigger to hit something, it's always going to use your right hand, and if it also has a left click functionality, or a left trigger functionality, it'll use that too. So the bow, for instance, if it's in this hand, I'll always use the bow no matter what. There's no way to use a sword. However, if you have if your main hand doesn't have a right click functionality, so a sword, an axe, anything like that, then it'll use your left hand's functionality instead. So that sounds kind of confusing, but what it basically means is that you can have ender pearls, you can have potions. So let me show you this right now. You can have ender pearls, you can have potions, you can have anything like that in your other hand, and you can use them instantly while doing some stuff. So let's just say I'm attacking this glass pane because it's a really real menace to me. What I can do is I can be like, and then quickly throw that while mid-fight, which is pretty cool. The fact that you can use 2 items at the same time makes the game more tactical, makes it more fun, and it's really easy to get the the grips off, because they made the control scheme very easy. It's just, if you can either ignore it if you want to, or if you want to use it there, you just have to put items in your offhand, which is done through your inventory like this. So yeah, that's how you put items in your offhand slot. They will have to make a new control to immediately switch things in and outfit. On the keyboard, it's F like this. They're going to have to work out something like that, but I'm sure they will, and that's something that is coming in the next update for console. So yeah, dual wielding is the biggest one. The ability to do 2 things at once, and I think I just killed myself with that. Oh, okay, I'm in the wall here, so let's just get back really quickly. With that said, let's move on to the next feature here, which is going to be for builders, because it's to do with glass panes and iron bars. It's a small change, at least if you don't really care too much about it, but if you do build, this is something that can do some really cool things, because if you place just a single glass pane or a single iron bar, it will look like this, just be a single little post, and this is great for making little statues. This is great for having heads come out, and it's just a really cool little building tool that, again, it's a small thing that was kind of underappreciated, but I know a lot of builders have used to do some awesome stuff, and maybe this inspires you. You're like, aha, when the next update comes out, I can build something on top of this. Or if that doesn't, then maybe the third feature here will inspire you, because it is a brand new enchantment. In fact, it's the coolest enchantment they've ever added to the game, in my opinion, because it is Frostwalker. So Frostwalker is only found in the wild. You do need to go, find a mob spawn or something like that. And basically, Frostwalker is an enchantment that allows you to walk on water. You heard that right? You can walk on water like this, because it turns all the water you walk onto into ice. So just a quick note on this one, you actually can't jump into the water. So just like this, if you jump in, it won't work like that. However, if you just walk on the water like this and you go straight level, then you'll never actually fall into the water unless you're jumping or doing something silly, which is really cool, because it means that your effective walking speed is just massively increased. It's like having Depth Strider, except, I guess it's a lot cooler than the Depth Strider, and you can even use it to drown people, because imagine there's someone below you, imagine there's someone here, or where my boat is, for instance. If they're just below there, I can keep walking around, and even if they break the ice, it's just going to reform, because that's how this works. So yeah, pretty cool enchantment. Can be used to drown people, which is always a benefit of any enchantment, right? And also, there's a brand new block that comes with it, which is the slightly broken ice. I believe you can't probably get that through the creative menus, but maybe that'll be something on the console. Either way, brand new block and a brand new enchantment to go with it, which is the other way around, but still, pretty cool stuff, and that's the third of the awesome 1.9 features. The next one here is actually to do with the boats, because boats did receive an overhaul in this update to make them a bit more like the Pocket Edition ones, because now instead of just having the one boat, which by the way also has a has a paddle in there, or two paddles, there's now going to be 6 separate boats, one for each type of wood. So have you ever wanted to have an acacia boat? Guess what? You can do that now. And you can do some pretty cool stuff with this. Actually, wait, let's put one on there and then right off the edge. Oh, actually, let's not do that. Okay, that was done entirely wrong. But yeah, if you want to, you can place a boat on the water, and just like this, boom. Now we're riding an acacia boat. You can do it with any type of boat. And the fact that these go faster than the old ones, they use no hunger, and the fact that they can, to some extent, be used on land is really, really awesome if you ask me. So yeah, better boats, better looking boats, more variety in boats, all great stuff if you like exploring your oceans. And I think the fact that now every player can have their own color boat is something that just makes it a bit more unique, and always a great change if you ask me. So next change here is to do with new arrows. That's right, if you are going to be firing your bow, then if you make sure you put a type of arrow in your offhand slot, you will fire special arrows, which in this case are potion arrows. So this one has jump boost on it, this one has harming on. These are basically armor piercing arrows. These ones are basically arrows for hitting your friends. If you want to fire a slash potion, but you want it to go really far, say all the way to over there, you can do so using these potion arrows. So yeah, the benefit to this is that, you can either hit yourself with positive effects. So right now I can jump boost up really high, which by the way works with auto jump. I didn't know that, but yeah, you can auto jump really, really high like that. But also on top of being able to, jump double blocks by using jump boost, you can give yourself speed, or you can give the enemies slowness or something like that. Either way, because you can put any potion on an arrow and hit people with it, the possibilities are endless. And I know I'm really excited about this one personally, because I think the ability to fire like this, then switch out and be like, aha, now I'm going to hit you with some harming, is really, really great. The fact that you can customize your arrow, and basically it just adds a new layer of skill to the game, which this whole update does do because it's the complete update. But this is one of those things that it's kind of underused, but has so much possibilities when it comes to the mini games, when it comes to just you playing with your friends. And yeah, if you're ever doing any form of PvP, these arrows will come up and they will be very valuable. In fact, I think Battle in particular will use these arrows to some extent, and you should keep your eyes out for that. So yeah, with that said, let's move on to the next one here. By the way, these are harming arrows, which now if I throw them, it's pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one here as we pick up our map, which isn't actually a map, it just says a picture of Dr. Eggman on there. But yeah, let's move on to the next feature here, which is actually going to be the hay bale. So the hay bale does exist right now, we're all pretty aware of that, but the hay bale doesn't have any particular characteristics besides being able to be fed to horses and grow them faster. However, as of this update, kind of inspired by Assassin's Creed, let me show you, it's not my armor, it's just the hay bale. Basically you get a 80% reduction in damage when falling onto hay. So this is really great for like maps where you want to fall down, or even just base builds without having to have the whole bouncing thing, because that's kind of annoying. And yeah, what you can actually do is you can make it so that if you really want to, you can take massively less damage without needing to use slime blocks and still taking some damage. So you can take like 120 block fall and just about survive. And if you combine that with falling, you can fall the furthest distance in the map, 256 blocks, and still live, and with a decent amount of health too, which is really awesome if you ask me. The hay bale having its whole own use, as you can see I used a lot of them here and made the water flow out, is really, really awesome if you ask me, and I'm excited to say the least. So yeah, hay bales are going to be useful, and also, maybe we should take a boat up this little thing right here. Is that going to work? It's probably not going to work. But yeah, I think that really also shows that, they're dedicated to adding new functionality to old blocks as long as they make sense. Like, the hay bale, it does make sense that you jump in it and you take less damage. The fact that they've added that is really great, and it means that map makers have a new tool. It means that, if you want to make a new base or something, you've got a new tool. And I really love stuff like this in general, so let's make a little pillar of this up, which is going to be a really weird thing to do. I really like the concept of this stuff in general, and by the way, this is also an incredible thing you can do with the glass pane. So maybe learn something from this, as I just did right there. And let's move into the end to show you the 8th of the, the 7th of these features, which is going to be the change end fight. So most of the changes to the end dragon fight that happened in Minecraft 1.9 were actually changing the PC to be more like the console, but a couple of the changes have been changed, and you will have to expect them. One of them is the fact that the ender dragon's a little bit harder to fight, so he's more likely to knock you massively far in the sky. One of the changes is the fact that the dragon will respawn if you want him to. You have to make new end crystals, so you can do the fight over and over again. Okay, you see what I mean by the whole damage thing? So you can respawn him, kill him over and over again if you want to. As well as that, though, yeah, we should probably get out of here quickly. As well as that, you can go to the end islands once you've killed him, because he'll make a portal to go to them. So what are the end islands? There's some you can go to manually, or you can kill the dragon. For now, we'll just go there manually by showing you the distance that it takes, because it's about 1,000 blocks out. Or again, you can just kill the dragon and take a portal. But to show you that it can be done in different ways, let's show you just how far it is if you wanted to do this in person, because I think this is going to be a fun challenge by itself. Don't kill the end dragon, but still go to the end islands, because this is me going at something like 10 blocks a second. Look how fast I'm covering these blocks. going at something like 10 blocks a second, this is how long it takes me to even be able to see the end islands. But yeah, the end islands are perhaps the coolest feature in this update. I'd say if this update was just the end update, it would still be pretty cool by itself, because these new end islands give you so much new stuff to do. So first of all is the fact that you can explore them. You can try and just find new stuff and, you know, have fun like exploring something brand new. Always something cool with any new update. But then there's also the fact that there's going to be new brand new blocks that are found there. There's chorus plants, which are a new type of fruit that actually teleport you when you eat them. There's purple blocks, which are going to be great for people who like building. By the way, I'm still going forwards. You can't see me, but I actually am going forwards at full pace, something like 10 blocks a second. And now, with 32 blocks of rend distance, it's just, it's just coming into view. And this is how much you'd have to make if you did it manually. Again, I think this is an insane challenge. You might want to attempt it if you just like doing bizarre stuff. But I think for the most part, it's always better to go through the portals, because otherwise you have to deal with this craziness. You might want to also, or maybe we're not sprinting at this point. I can't even honestly tell. Let's look. I think we're sprinting. It's it's hard to probably tell. But yeah, the reason the end lines are awesome is because it's a brand new thing to explore. You can see like this. But also, these end cities and these end ships are just amazing fun because they contain a new mob. There's so much just in this one little feature by itself. Oh, we were just walking at normal speed. But still, that's sort of distance you need to cover. Pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, these are great places to explore because they're kind of challenging. They give you great loot, such as new potions, such as, again, new blocks, such as a bunch of enchantments. I know this one in particular has one. But also, if you go to any one of these ships, which again, really tricky to get to, but if you do, and then you go down below the hull, you go past the potions, and you fight the shulker and whatnot, you can find inside an item frame the Elytra. So the Elytra is really cool, because it's basically the ability to glide inside Minecraft. I think it was described as like the wing cat from Super Mario 64, and if you put this on, which we'll have to go into survival to probably do, because I know you get problems otherwise, basically, yeah, if you put this on, so let's go to game mode S, and then you also, you have to tap jump while in midair. And if you do that, you can actually fly just like this. So, yeah, you've probably heard about the wings or the Elytra in some amount of form, but the ability to be able to fly in survival, something a lot of people have wanted to do, is so cool. And because it's gliding, not flying, it's not broken in any way, it's just a really cool reward for going to the end and doing all this sort of stuff. So yeah, flying in Minecraft, one of the most amazing experiences you'll ever have, and it's possible in Minecraft 1.9. Hopefully, even if you've not been amazed by anything else in this update, this is the thing that sells you on why the next update will be awesome for Minecraft console. And either way, I hope you did all enjoy this video showing you the 9 features. If you did, like it and let me know, because it helps out, by the way. You always end up going downwards, so make sure you don't do stuff like what I'm doing right here. But yeah, like it if you did like it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. I'm considering starting feature previews at some point soon for the next Minecraft console update. Let me know with the comments if you want to see that, and for now, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!